here are my materials. This is for my skirt, most of my top, my ribbon, my collar, and my sleeves. This is the basic pattern. The one side is 1/4 of your waist, or wherever you want the top to end. This is the length from the shoulder to the end of the top as well. Your shoulder length, and the other side, one side, I think the right, will be just a little longer than the other. This is the sleeve. This end will be the length of your shoulder all the way down to the end of the top, and this part will be your wrist, how long you want it around your waist. This is the back. We have here the length of the top from your shoulder to where it ends, and then this would be half the size of your bust.
Now we do the other side. Always remember that you shouldn't cut your patterns on the same way. It's left and right, so you have to flip it the opposite direction to cut. I always make that mistake. And since this material isn't two-sided, you have to be really careful. So you flip it the opposite way and you cut. Now you turn the pattern inside out and you pin the top parts. The length of it closed should be equal to the length of half of your waist, or wherever the top ends. Now the sleeves. So this is the pattern I cut out for the sleeves. However, I want it to be striped, so I am going to make a fold for everywhere that I want to be a different color. It's going to be purple and yellow. So the first stripe will be up at the shoulder, where the shoulder meets, and then I will add 2 more down the middle. The biggest part is going to be yellow. So it's purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple. Just like that. Now we get to cutting. Remember, the patterns are only half of it, so when you are cutting out the sleeves, you have to cut on a fold. Yes, don't forget that. Always cut on a fold. And after we cut one, here, we cut another, because we need 2 sleeves. Then we move on to cutting the smaller stripes. Here I folded it twice so that I can just cut once and get both.
After sewing the shoulders together, you attach the sleeves. I pin the sleeves on. This is what it should look like after it's sewn. And here it is, all sewn together. Straight down. And we fold it in 2. Now we do one continuous stitch from the end of it up to the tip of the sleeve, and that will be
For the collar, I measured 3 inches, 5 inches of white cloth, the length that it is all the way around my neck to the tips of the top of the shirt. So 3 inches across for the pattern and 5 inches across for the white.
fold both pieces in half and iron them down. Next, you turn the separated edge above about an inch in the middle, and you sew it down that way. Pin it down to keep it secure. Doing it this way makes the collar a lot stiffer, so it stands on its own. After it's sewn, this is what it looks like. You iron it down, and then you begin to prepare it to attach it to the rest of the top. Here's the top. When doing this, you have to be very careful to make sure that you get the rounded seam that you need. This part usually takes a while, so be very careful. Ensure that you are pinning both the pattern and the white part down correctly so that when you sew, they're both in the seam. Ready to sew. Almost there, guys. Here's the completed collar right side out. For the ribbon, when deciding when to put it on, you try on the bows, and after you see where it closes, that's where you'd want to tie it. I did mine about 1/4 inch above, just because that's how it looks like it is in pictures to me. And then I do a simple hem all the way around, and to my sleeve, and we're done. Simple, right?